I had decided to go into the homosexual lifestyle, and I was in it for 11 years. And in 2005, the Lord just began to deal with me. And I love that He deals with you when you're not right, when you're incomplete. You don't have to fix yourself up. And I really like that.
I love that.
I wanted to stress that because, I mean, too many people think that they need to fix themselves up before they come to the Lord, and you can't do that.
So true.
And so in 2010, after years of serving Him and even displaying this on my body, and
what does that say?
This says, "I used to be gay, but Jesus set me free," and I'm very proud of that because I'm proud of my Savior Jesus Christ. So it's not a pride of any sort about myself. It's a pride in Him, and how He's delivered me.
But what's so powerful about your story in particular is that there was something before this lifestyle, that in fact you were married.
Yes, I was.
You have children.
I do.
And so you made a transition into the lifestyle by choice, and there's so many people that believe that they're born that way, or others that believe you choose that way.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you want to think you were born that way, that's absolutely fine. It doesn't matter because we're all born sinners. And then the Lord, He doesn't want to leave us in sin because He created a perfect world. It's when Adam and Eve decided to do all that they did that we got into all this sin. But God created a perfect world, so He didn't create any of this stuff. We as men and women did.
So your message is powerful because you're saying, hey, you've just made the entire argument obsolete. Whether you believe you're born that way, you could be born again.
That's absolutely right. The Lord wants us to become like Him.
Now, listen, the reality is people who have been in that lifestyle or any type of lifestyle, they usually associated with shame and guilt and fear and don't want to come out and share their testimony and their story. But you're doing it in the most bold way that I've ever seen. I mean, you are a walking, talking billboard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What advice would you have to those that want to come out? They're teetering on whether they should or they shouldn't. What encouragement, what advice, what inspiration would you give to them to help them make that decision to move forward?
So a person that's going to decide not to be gay, and that you can do that. There's a lot of us out there that are ex-gay. I read one place on the web that there's more ex-gays than there are gays. Wow. That would be an awesome thing. I don't know if it's true or not, but it was interesting. I'd like to do more research on that. But you've got to have a made-up mind. That's the bottom line. With any sin, you're going to have to have a made-up mind. When you commit to the Lord, number one, He forgives you right away. The devil will continue to tell you, well, man, you're a mess. You did all this and you did all that. You can imagine what he would tell me with my first marriage. I mean, I left her to go with a man. You can imagine what the devil would do with me. But I don't give him a chance. That's my past, and that's what any sinner has to do. Is they have to lay it down because that's what God does immediately. That's what He does for any of us that come to Him. He forgives us. And then He wants us to just lay it at His feet and then just keep walking towards Him.
We just thank you for being bold enough and audacious enough to share the gospel of Jesus Christ in your unique way to help people become set free. That's a powerful, powerful thing. Once again, how can they get in touch with you? What is your website?
www.overcomerministries.com. It's very easy. We're overcomers.
We're overcomers.
We all are. We all are. Absolutely.
We are. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Listen, we're going to the phones right now, but I want you to stay tuned because we're going to have DeDe come back and sing us a wonderful song about breaking every chain. We'll be right back.